Taurus, welcome to your weekly June love reading. Hope everybody is doing well. Okay, so we have the hello. Why is the King of Swords coming in? Okay, the King of Swords. Ooh, and the Six of Wands. When we have the King of Swords, there's someone here that is literally trying to avoid some consequences. And they may even have like really no direction to why they're coming up this way. This is a very cold, detached type of person you may be dealing with. There's really no progress or communication or really any movement when it comes to this person, or even a want to communicate with this energy. You may be looking out in other options or opportunities or choices, but I feel it's like you're not giving this person attention anymore. It could be getting to their head, but this is completely out of anyone's control when the Wheel of Fortune comes up. So something's stuck here, either due to a fight, okay, someone needing to step up, but it's very hard to detach from you, I'm seeing here, Taurus. But also something here can be coming back around, but right now it's stuck. This person's really in conflict. If you're not really in a like internal conflict, if you're not having like frustration about this person, then it's most likely coming from this energy. I just see a very detached, either Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It doesn't have to be, but just somebody who's just kind of coming in a bit bitter and cold-hearted, thinking more like with their head than their heart, that they don't seem very happy. Okay, let's see what's going on. You guys, oh, look at you. You're at the Fool. They're at the Moon. I can see why they're mad. Makes sense now. You're over here starting new beginnings here, and this person is pretty much showing up as poor, like, communication skills. I feel like they feel like they lost you. It feels like they lost you. Maybe they tried to communicate in the past about something, or wanted to work something out, or something that had to do with building with each other. Nothing's moving. They're planning something. Maybe wanting to work something out. But I see you kind of looking back. Like, kind of like, what's the point? Because you're already at the Fool. This King of Swords still has hope that things will change in their favor. They're pretty, you guys, I don't know what type of energy this is, but they are coming in a little desperate and confused and conflicted when it comes to their emotions towards you. Like, they're not communicating something clearly or even making a decision. They're just clouded. They're hesitant. They don't know what to do. You're not giving them any hints or really anything from what I'm seeing with the Fool. Maybe you put your boundaries up in some way and they didn't think you were going to follow that boundary, or like maintain, I don't know. Yeah, let's see. What is this Fool energy? 7 of Coins. 9 of, yeah, exactly what I got from the outcome. It's like, what's the point in investing in something that you already thought that was worth investing in? But all it did was disappoint you with the Page of Cups, and you had to recover and pick up the pieces on your own. Why would you even want to go back to that? That's what I'm seeing here. So it's like you taking this leap of faith to leave something completely behind and invest in things that are going to grow, that you care about, that will reciprocate. There's a lot of cards here. Oh my goodness. Someone is taking everything for this person to not communicate with you. By this distance or no communication at this time, it's bringing some type of an awakening and challenging their belief system, challenging their beliefs about the situation. But they're still kind of stuck with that 8 of coins that's in the near future. This is how they're feeling like with the 8 of coins energy. Interesting. They're very withdrawn, maybe feeling isolated and alone. I feel like this person is very upset. We have the Sun and the 5 of Swords. There's like this Sun energy is telling me that someone here feels okay. At first I'm getting like this person wants you to be happy. But then they're conflicted and very upset that you're actually doing something with your life. Yeah, even in the past. Maybe something here was going in the wrong direction. And you kind of like freed yourself from the situation. But now they're confused. They have no idea what you're doing. They don't know if you moved on. They don't know. They have the Moon. There's an awakening here. There's a lot of things that are occurring behind the scenes with this person. But they're not taking action. They have a lot of different feelings here about you. Look at this. It's like if I reach out to Taurus and tell them how I feel, will they reject me? Will I end up being the one being rejected? That's what I'm seeing here. They're in their head. The 9 of Swords in the reverse is like they're planning to reach out, but very small. They're thinking with their heart here with the Knight of Cups upright. They want to tell you so much. They have so much feelings here. But I feel like they want to send you a message to protect themselves from getting rejected or hurt from whatever you've shown them already. So now they're like a lot of hesitance. And when you see the 9 of Swords coming in the reverse on what their intention or planning to do, this person cannot stop thinking about you. They feel like they're only going based off their own illusions. They really don't have anything to base off anything from right now. This is throwing them like in the dark. And they have hope. And if they do reach out, it would be from a place of despair. Because when the 9 of Swords is in reverse, this can be somebody in like really bad shape, can't get out of their head, feeling really sad, but also like feeling hope in a way like, okay, well, maybe we can recover this. They may be having some really bad dreams, sleepless nights, a lot of fear and anxiety or shame that is building up in their mind. This can be a breaking point to where they are wanting to now come through. 5 of Wands, they're not wanting to fight, but they're coming in very slowly. But with that 9 of Coins energy, it's like they're very stagnant. It's like galloping, but it's not like rushing. Like they're like really thinking about it. Because remember, it feels like this communication is really affecting somebody. There's no progress, and it's making them angry and stuck and confused, to where it's forcing them to kind of go within here and challenging their beliefs and their judgment. They have this urge to contact you, urge to follow through, but they keep stopping themselves from doing it. And then when they get into this place of, planning, because the two of wands is like they're planning. And if they haven't taken action, they're in a very hard place when it comes to you. They're still hoping for some equal give and take, which is really odd. So whatever this small message is that may be coming, or there's a lot of emotion behind it, but they don't want to show you because it's like they don't want you to have that control of their emotion. Like if they put themselves out there too vulnerably, then what will happen is that they meant it, right, when they said it, and then you just reject it, and they're not going to want to reply. I mean, they're going to feel terrible if you don't. So I feel like they are testing the waters before they open up, big time. But this is the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords, Seven of Pentacles. So what I'm seeing here is that somebody is having a very difficult time. They want to make amends with that Five of Wands. They want to see if you guys can work something out. I feel like with the King of Swords, there's some type of like them seeing you glow up. Maybe you're in the public eye, or you're doing good for yourself, or they just really just believe that you're doing good, but they feel that you're going to reject them. You're already off to the new beginning, you guys. This person kind of is like watching you kind of walk away, but not really sure because they're left in the dark. The outcome shows a very painful like wake-up call for this person. Tauruses, you are not, it doesn't look like you're going through this anymore for the ones I'm connected to. I feel like you have gone through the Ten of Swords, and now you're in the position of going to the Fool. This person is way behind you when it comes to healing. They're barely waking up to the fact that you may not be back. And this is where something feels like it's ended. There's a lot of waiting, but I feel you have invested so much already, Taurus. Look at a messenger wanting to come again. Somebody looks at you as a missed opportunity. Somebody here thought this was a game, that you would somehow come back together again. And now they're like, what the heck? And so there is some type of offer of a message, but I really see that there has been too much pain, and this may be a very difficult ending because they're at the Nine of Swords, and then they don't want to fight anymore. They want to bring something to balance, and then boom, they hit the Ten of Swords, rock bottom. And then I'm seeing kind of like the Page of Coins coming in, and them looking at you as this freaking missed opportunity. Let's get one for the Five of Wands. There's a choice. See what I mean? Like somebody is literally feeling regret, maybe overindulging, not doing well. There's no growth with the Empress. They're not growing. If anybody's around them, they're not growing with them. They seem really defeated, helpless. And it looks like there's a cut off energy here due to somebody resisting change. Someone may have underestimated you. There's a lot of waiting when you have the Three of Wands in the reverse. There's a lot of delays when making a decision, but there's a choice with the Lovers. So this can be another choice, I just see like somebody may reach out from a breaking point. But I feel, Taurus, to be honest, you're already at the Fool. So if you guys aren't like thinking you're at the Fool and you guys are like hurt very much right now, this is literally showing me that you're already on your new journey. You're already looking at new beginnings. You're already looking out there. But you have an energy that has unfinished business with you, who has issues with communicating and not knowing how to just be straight up, regardless. And I feel like you have such a hold of their emotions that if you reject them, it's really going to hurt them. Or if you say something, it's really going to hurt them. So I don't feel like this person is coming from a strong, stable place. I feel like when they're coming from a very vulnerable, hopeless place, and they are careful on like how they approach you. And it's like, but it's also making them feel angry inside. It's like they're blaming you for what? Having boundaries? You know? Like, what are you supposed to do? Like, if somebody wasn't nice to you or wasn't treating you right, and you put your foot down and says, you know what, this is what's going to happen, and then you know, things start looking up for you, this person's all mad because you stood by your boundaries. Like, what? I don't know. Ten of Swords, though, is somebody ending in a probably rock bottom state, overindulging. There may be a lot of I do see the Empress. So there may be somebody here that they're codependent on too, maybe family members or something like that. But there's too much of the Three of Cups, which is only making them lonelier. Lonelier? Is that a word? Lonely. Yeah. Interesting. This person seems very depressed. I'm not going to lie. They seem very like in their head a lot, trying to not feel, trying to figure things out. Now their beliefs are just like, they don't know what to believe anymore. That's interesting. Maybe isolating themselves. People could be talking about them, saying how like imbalanced they are, or maybe they got caught up in a scandal, you know? I don't know. I feel like this person is hitting rock bottom because of their own choices. Maybe you were the one that was always there for them, you know? I dive in and out of relationships. You are always on my mind. Our story isn't over yet. Long distance. Maybe it's been a while. Maybe this is this person lives in a different state or country. Maybe it's a long distance thing. I don't know. I think the Ten of Swords, though, is not something to take lightly. Somebody's hitting rock bottom from all this. My focus is on my life. I can't be bothered by you. They have a lot of things going on in their life. They're saying, I'm finally seeing my worth. Yeah, I still feel unworthy of your love. When it comes to you, I don't feel like this person's being very honest with themselves, okay? When it comes to you, you really affect them. They're very much stuck. It's hard for them to move the will, like to bring change. Like, I don't know if this is more of karma that they're getting, or they're repeating the patterns, or they're going in their cycle again. The point is that they're not elevating. So regardless if they tell themselves certain things, it's showing they're not really they could appear that way, but deep down inside they are things are very painful. It's like they'll have their good days and then they feel good for a little bit, and then boom, isolation, loneliness, something doesn't work out, things start falling down again, and then they break down. They're at the Ten of Swords, at the rock bottom. Then I don't know, someone saves them, I don't know, and then they go all like another cycle. But these cycles include you, even if you're in them or not. They can go on many cycles as they want, but they're still stuck on you. Crazy, huh? You have that power over somebody, that's for sure. Maybe not even wanting to. See, I've been thinking about, you've been thinking about me because I've been thinking about you. We're connecting. Someone's definitely thinking about you. The feelings I have for you overwhelm me, so I run away to process them. They're trying to run from these feelings for you. The damage has already been done, and I don't know how to pick up the pieces. I will be writing you a message. I don't think this person is on a good healing journey. We'll just say that. But I do see you in your position about to take, I mean, you already are on a new journey. Okay, getting back on your feet. This person is slowly kind of going away. Maybe not open the doors to new love yet for some, but you are going to get lots of attention. So if you want it, you can have it. It's right there. You make this person nervous. Actually, I kind of want to see if there's anything. I know the readings always bring up, you know, the people we're trying to get over because the cycle's not going to close until it closes. But I kind of want to see, do I have my cards here? Oh yeah. I want to see if anything new is coming in, because I do feel like you're going to get a lot of attention. Tauruses usually do, you know. Let me just pull a couple cards to see what's coming towards you, because I do feel it. All right, Taurus love for someone. Six of Pentacles. So it's going to be very balanced for, I feel, the rest of June. So maybe you're just like getting back on your feet. Things are starting to balance again. You're enjoying your life, you know, look at snacks. And, you know, birds can represent something. Yeah, there's like this new little spark coming in. Okay, feeling good again, kind of like getting outside, just feeling that like you can breathe. So that's that energy, which is nice. New interest. And there you are with that Queen of Pentacles. How beautiful. Okay, create your own universe. So, if you guys are interested in this deck, it's called Free Life Tarot. Okay, it's very cute. I love the cartoon. But if you're wanting to know, I feel, Taurus, you're just in your grounding energy, to be honest. I see a lot of greenery. I see a lot of peace, calming. Like we have Converse. It's like she's wearing Converse. Just maybe you're gardening, planting things, or just like enjoying yourself with like your animal, or just maybe going outdoors more. I do see outdoor energy a lot in these readings. Let's see if we grab anything else. Page of Cups. There may be some new interests coming in and happy news. So I don't know what's going to make you happy for the month of June, but this card, you can see this deck, right? It's pretty thick. And this happy news for me, what I'm seeing, don't forget the needs of others. I love this. What does her shirt say? Buffy. How exciting. Something looks really exciting in this picture. Like, and then you have like this Page of Wands or Page of Cups energy coming in too, which is something new, like a new interest, a dream, something exciting coming in, something surprising. So as you're over here kind of like gaining your, I don't know, I'm kind of excited for you. This feels like relaxed Taurus grounding energy to me. And I feel like this person here, it's like they're not doing any of that. They're not gardening or feeding the animals and living calmly. This person is overindulging and losing sleep and hitting rock bottom and being angry. The energy is completely different. Okay? You have some happy news coming. That is exciting. I'm excited for you guys. Okay, so let's get the advice from Spirit. Happy news. You deserve it. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I don't know. It's so weird because Page of Cups does represent a happy surprise. And then you're just in your beautiful energy. Get off the couch. You will soon get off the couch. I see you going outside soon. Okay? And you can face a challenge. Love it. You are strong. Spirit is saying 888. There's the lion, and there you are at the cliff. At the cliff, just like the Fool. I love that. I love when the cards come together like this. And dehydration. Drink some more water. And realize your collective impact. So you have more impact than you realize with people. Okay? You need, like, you are a Queen of Pentacles energy. The Queen of Pentacles is the sign of independence and really doesn't need anything, really doesn't need anyone anyways. This is someone who is determined and has the willpower and the intelligence and the determination to get stuff done on your own. And you will learn if you need to learn a new technique. Like, I love this Taurus energy, male or female, it doesn't matter. It's just the Queen of Pentacles is just being in your nurturing, like cozy place where it's very, very peaceful, and something comes in that's surprising, that will be happy news on your phone, maybe while you're cooking. I don't know. Okay. So I'm going to leave this here for you. With this person, you guys, they are not doing well. Even if you see them smiling, are doing something and this resonate with you, and you did see a pattern of this person and you feel like this is the person that I'm talking about, your person, then yes, they are not doing well. They may be acting like that or trying to appear that way, but no, this person is just very upset. They did not think that you were going to stick with your choice or boundaries. And you did. And you are. And that's why you're at the Fool. Getting the courage to, leave everything behind in a way. What a great message. I don't know how, I'm just really excited for you guys. Okay, so great news. I don't know about this person, but there's good news. Okay, I'm going to leave this here. I hope this message did help and bring some clarity. And if it did in any way, please like and subscribe. And I will see you guys very, very soon. God bless.